Monday. It is Monday. We're going to start with artillery game. Why wouldn't we? M44 EU account. Guido 1212 underscore actual. We're going to cruise over here and we're looking for shots down on the heavy corner. So I don't often go over here, but when I do, I try to drown myself. So this looked like the best way to get onto this little island. I've never really been on the island, so I just figured I'd go give it a shot. So we can see there's a 3045, and hey, good news. Nobody's really gone to the heavy corner to help me get shots on them, so no one's going to be lit anyway. So this is starting out fantastic. This is definitely a Monday artillery game here, but it gets better, friends. It gets better, and it's the kind of thing that I seem to find on EU quite a bit. Good news is 3045 died, nice and quick, and there's a Wolverine. All right, so we'll see if we can put a little thump on this guy. And, oops, that didn't work out. That's going to go way wide. Yep. Way wide. Bad shot. Cromwell's beating him up. Wolverine's probably not going to survive. And then there's a scrum going on in the northeast. Right? And it's a Monday, so I think we all know what's going to happen up there. I don't see it yet. I'm just busily shooting away. There we go. Look at that. I just nailed a T50-2. There we go. Now we're going to get some shots on the heavy corner. But, of course, instead of them being stacked up back behind there, they're actually forward where I can't get to them naturally. And look at the very large crowd of people. That shot actually hit way up on the hill there, so it didn't even come close. And now I know I'm in trouble because here comes an A20. Now, I see it, and I'm going to try to handle it, right? I'm going to try to take on this A20. He's coming in. I know he's going to see me, so let's just kind of... There we go. All right, we'll just shoot him. Boom. Oh, that's a good hit. And we're going to have to find some cover. So why don't we just go down in here. Ooh, I'm getting hit all kinds of times. So just dive down. Oh, boy. And we'll try to get out of this very deep water. We don't want to get shot. The A20's dead, so all we got to do is just, if we can... Oh boy. Now, the funny thing about this is that it finished an SPG mission, if you can believe it. Is it going to show it to me if I hit N? Yes. And appropriately, this mission is called I Did My Best. I find this to be hilarious. There it is. SPG-8 completed. I did my best. I don't know what to say. If that's not Miserable Monday, in every way, shape, and form that Miserable Monday could be, I do not know what it is. I should just stop the video now, but let's see what else we have to offer. I did my best. Completed with honors. Perfect. I did my best. My best. I don't know if this one's my best. Well, let's find out. We're winning by a mile. Looking good. We've got two guys to take out. I have taken the high ground, Obi-Wan. Here we go. Or I suppose Anakin, right? Here we go. Here we go. You know what's about to happen. It happens whenever I have a chance. I live for this in this game. It's one of the best things about the game. We're just going to yeehaw. We're just going to yeet off of this and whammo. And we survive. Damage nearly everything. Fix it. We'll just spend a cool 20 grand right there. No worries. Get everything repaired and head on in for the coup de grace. The coup de grace. Here we go. The coup de grace. No, you can't hit me. Miss. Oh my gosh. Crit. No damage. That is a T28 that is less than happy right now. So good. A little shot into that guy. You can see that this is my EU account with the 160. Let's bounce. He gives me a little side nod, but decides not to go after me, so I'll just go. Should have fired. Should have fired. All right. Little dive bomb action. Well, you know, it's not always me having the bad day. We have to show the bad day other places. I'm in my KV1 on the EU server, and we are on Malinovka on Encounter, which is usually both crowds go up the hill and we have a big slugfest up here, but sometimes teams just get off on the wrong foot. So I'm happy that I'm seeing most of my team go up the hill. This is really about how I would like to see this map played every time. This really is the winning meta way to do it. A couple guys to watch down there, no problem. Maybe a TD or two camping, that's fine. And the majority of the guys going up the hill. And all of a sudden you can see that the Cromwell B on my team has raged into the middle and is busily lighting all of their tanks who, for whatever reason, are highlighting themselves very nicely on the other hill. I watch the assassin line that just starts. Here comes the shots. Here they go. Cromwell B is about to set up some serious... Look at all. No, look at them all. Like moths to the flame. It's just... This looks like a shooting range. It looks like the shooting range right there. The range master has just said clear to fire, and all of the targets are busily being disintegrated. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Absolute massacre. Now, only 2 died, but I'm telling you, the hit point differential that was created by all of their team attempting to camp on this ridge and shoot at people down here, they just didn't have any spotters get close enough to light all these guys up. Look, nobody took any damage that I can tell. So they're unspotted, and the enemy team just got absolutely shellacked. Lost 2 tanks. The platoon is dead. And they're still shooting because that Cromwell, I think the Cromwell just ended up dying. Yeah, so he finally died. I don't know what his spotting was. I didn't quite look at it, but holy macaroni. And the massacre just gets going on here. We're going to shoot the Cromwell. Cromwell's in trouble, and I'm like, let's just push. You can see that their heavy tanks got stopped because they were apparently trying to shoot or whatever they were doing, getting their rears kicked. So they got stuffed a little bit on the ramp, and then this is the recipe for losing this map nearly every time, guys. Obviously, it's already 5-1, so that's hard to come back from, even if you get the hill. So we're just going to cruise on up here. Try to take a quick poke at him, but it doesn't work. KV2 I want to avoid getting thumped by if I can. Thankfully, the E2 decides to let him shoot him, so I'll come in here and get a shot. I know I can get 2 shots out of the way before I have to hide. His turret's looking the other way. Put that shot. Now he's looking at me. I'm going to take the risk that I can get 1 more in there. And we take him down before he can reload. Just come around the corner. Now it's 6-1. He nails me right there. That little thing will shoot really fast. There's an artillery, and there are some guys camping down there, so I want to be a little bit careful how much my tank I expose. So we got the T1. We'll just zoom on in. Shoot him. Down he goes. And the Britane is actually pretty strong. I killed the 1 hit point off of that dude. There goes the 40 TP. Just look at the massacre. We're 2.5 minutes into it, and it's just an absolute romple stump. I have no idea why these guys are still camping right here, why they're not just pushing across and just having a heyday on the rest of them, but, you know, more damage for me, I guess. I'm up to 1,107, and it's just the end. You know, you just got to watch Monday happen to other people sometimes. Sometimes you have a decent Monday, and it just happens to other people. They killed my commander. Totally rude. We'll just sink. Oh, thank you. Oh, jeez. Why is it when you're watching a replay, that looked like I had a million years. I hit that shot, actually, just ricocheted. It looked like I had a million years to make a better decision on that shot, but I remember when I played it thinking, oh my gosh, that guy just appeared out of nowhere. And you look at the replay, it looked like I had forever. Couldn't even get a shot in from these guys. I think I got one more here. Nope, I got none. Oh, Monday for the other guy. All right, here we are. Here we are in Sand River, spawned over on the east side, and I'm going to go into the middle. I don't know why. Don't ask me why I'm here. I shouldn't be. Bottom tier and a 3 tier, so I've got tier 9s. Again, the EU server, my EU account. I do have the big gun on this thing, on the old Tiger P, and I figured, all right, if I get down here with the 5120, we can probably do some work. It was a really bad decision. You can see that a good number of my teammates are camping up there. Some guys went up the hill. I should have gone up the hill. I usually do. But I think I'm going to go a little bit forward, and we're going to give our team a little bit of spotting in here, and it's going to be a really, really good idea. But of course, it's Miserable Monday, so I don't know what kind of idea this is. It's a really, really bad idea. So I come in here. I'm getting hit by multiple people. All kinds of guys up top. There's 3 tanks here. Here comes my arty friends. The Crusader SP gets a chunk of me. I really can't push these guys. There's actually an IS-3 right in front of me, right there. So he's actually bushed up, shooting me from 15 feet. Okay, it's a little bit further than that, but I've got to shift a little bit right just to cover up from the IS-3, and I know it's just over, basically. I'm just hoping to hold on as long as I can. Maybe I can get a little spotting assist damage off these guys. IS-3 looked like he wanted to come, but he doesn't. Artillery going in. There we go. 438. That's about the best that can be said about this game. Just a really terrible positioning decision on my part, and now I'm trapped. And this is the kind of thing you really want to avoid. 438 from the Scorpion G. Holy cow. Well, I spared you the gory details of this game. It obviously didn't go well. I've got almost 1,300 damage and a whole 2 kills, but this is pretty much over. YOLOing into the cap was not going to help me, and I thought, you know what? You know what, self? I thought to myself, you know what, self? Wouldn't it be satisfying to go kill some Artie? I think that would be really fantastic. And I said, you know what, Pilgrim? Because he was platooning, I believe, with me here. Watch them shotgun me, and I'm thinking, ooh, I got this M44. This should... Ay, ay, ay. Ouch. And last but not least, sometimes this game really is unplayable. The EU server seems to have more examples of this for a given session. And when you play the game as long as I do, sometimes you get to the point where you just don't want to deal with a bad deployment. And it is a way to kind of keep your stats a little bit hurt. You want to try not to do that, but you want to try to do the best for your team. But you can see that I'm bottom tier in my tier 6. I'm headed down here to help the heavies, but of course there are no heavies, right? And I know this by now. I needed to slam on the brakes and go somewhere else, but look at this deployment. A good number of them are going north. I don't know why. There is a Tiger II coming in a Churchill, and there was a little bit of in the back of my mind, well, maybe the Tiger II will come down. And if the enemy team does what the red team usually does on this setup, all right, when they spawn down on the southwest, then what I should see is not very many guys pushing in, but what do I see? A YOLO T-26. I mean, I don't know. That's something I do, so I think let's just see what we can do. We'll bounce. That's great. So we bounce off the lower armor, and I think, hey, Tiger II, why don't you come give me a hand? But no, he's not going to give me a hand. Neither is a Churchill. This guy's moving. I'm going to try to go after him. His dispersion's bad, but we're going to hit and bounce and not track. And it is all over but the shouting, folks. There's no way I'm going to be able to... Another bounce. Oh, he got my engine. He got my engine. I need to fix the engine. Oh, geez. There we go. We'll track him. That was really great. And then he tracks me. But I don't know if I tracked him. We get one on him. And I think we get one more on him, potentially. And boom, then we die. I did my best. I did my best. Great example right there, guys, of what not to do. Again, just a hugely campy team. Look at all these guys. Just all kind of hanging out in the back. A little bit of a push up in the north, but even these guys aren't interested in pushing much further than where they are right here. The Scorpions camping. I mean, it's just... You got to play the match, not the map. You really do, but sometimes this is just unplayable. This team loses wholesale. I mean, it absolutely gets massacred. It has conceded 2/3 to 3/4 of the map, and is about to get crossfired from every direction. And holy cow, it's just the way it goes, I guess. Sometimes you got to try not to do what I did though, and just throw away your tank, being bullheaded about where you need to be. You know, and really up to the point where I noticed the T-26 coming downhill, and I was getting to about that corner right there. I'm thinking, well, maybe salvageable if the Tiger II comes, but I should have known. Yeah, I should have assumed. There was no way that guy was going to support in any way, and he did not. Short and sweet for Miserable Monday, guys. That's all I've got. Thanks for coming by. I will be streaming a little while later, so we will see you there later.